What's up, guys? This is Jason Lord with Jason Lord Photography and Films, bringing you art, stories, and entertainment. So today is October 31st, 2019. It's Halloween yet again. And for those of you guys who are going to be going out tonight, have a great time. Hope you guys have fun and be safe while you're out there. And for those of you guys who are kicking back tonight like I am, other than pizza, candy, and popcorn, I am going to be doing myself some movie watching tonight. And for those of you guys who are going to be having yourself a movie night tonight, seeing as it's Halloween, I wanted to do a quick video of my top 5 horror movies to watch on Halloween night, and here they are.
There's something horrible happening in my house.
It's November 1st, 1971. I'm sitting here with Carolyn Perrin, who, with her family, has been experiencing supernatural occurrences. You picking up anything in here, hon?
Something awful happened here, Ed.
So The Conjuring is about two real-life paranormal investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren, who's traveled all over the world to investigate all these supposedly paranormal activities as far as, like, ghosts or spirits. And in this movie, they come across these two couples and their family who just recently bought a house, and they have the suspicions that it might be haunted. And so Ed and Lorraine pay a visit to the house, and everything seemed normal. She goes around, sees the kids playing, everything seems normal in the house. She goes into the backyard where the lake is and checks around, and everything seems normal in our eyes, but from her reactions, it seemed like something was definitely not right.
I've been seeing the dark entity that haunts your house and your land. I saw it first when I came through your door. It was latched to your back. And then I saw it again with the girls when we walked into the living room. And it doesn't matter where you go, this dark entity has latched itself to your family and it's feeding off you.
Till it's too late.
Here. Take it.
If you guys are creeped out by clowns, this is definitely the movie for you. If you guys are not creeped out by clowns, this movie will definitely get you creeped out about clowns. It's about a clown known as It, but in actuality it's some sort of entity that takes on the form of a clown, because that is what scares kids the most. By far one of the scariest, that will get you like really off the edge of your seat. And it's also rated R as well, so definitely not a kids movie anymore. So just prepare for some really intense moment, because it does get bloody in there as well. And there's many moments where I did get scared from like just things popping out of nowhere. And that's just how Pennywise works, is he just pops out of nowhere and catches you off guard, which is to me what a horror movie is all about, is just catching you off guard, and at that moment where you really feel vulnerable, just like the kids in the movies. They are vulnerable, which is why it always goes after them.
Welcome and good evening. This is Angela Vidal. Tonight on While You're Sleeping, we're going to be following a team of firefighters on their late-night tour of duty on the streets of our city.
You okay?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
this is the police.
Jesus. Get the camera out of here.
Sorry, okay. Whatever they say, you just keep filming.
Yeah, we need a stretcher immediately. Okay, this is serious. We need you right now. Jesus!
The situation is out of control. We have 2 fatalities. Pablo, get everything. Every goddamn thing.
Now, I found this movie by accident when me and my nephew were just going through all these horror movie specials, because it was during Halloween, and REC came about. And REC, REC, is actually short for record. So REC is about a young girl. She's a news reporter. She and her cameraman follow these firemen to just go about, like, you know, what their daily life is like. And it just so happened that they get called to this one apartment complex of a disturbance, and one of the neighbors apparently was kind of acting strange. And when you see her, you come to realize that she is definitely deranged and, you know, very hostile, and she starts attacking people. And then to make matters even worse, the whole entire apartment complex gets quarantined, so there was no way in or no way out. This one, there is actually some supernatural involved in there as well, so it's not just you know, a virus, but it's also passing on like this evil entity, you know, throughout the whole world. And, you know, I don't want to give out too much away, but the story is very interesting. Like I said, it's not your typical zombie movie. It's, you know, definitely a whole new take in the genre, like the zombie genre.
Look, I don't care what they say. We have to film this. We have to let people know what's happening in here. What's that?
Came from in there. Go! Angela, go!
We have to get out of here.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil.
I'm afraid of going into waters because you never know what's underneath there, and you can only see as much as you can from the surface, but once you step in, you realize just how big it is down there. And again, you never know what's down there. And that's how the movie starts off too, is this one girl running off into the ocean, going for a swim. It's night out. You can't see what's under there. You do get a perspective or a point of view of the shark going towards her, but you don't know exactly what it is. And, you know, all of a sudden she's having a good time, and then suddenly she's, you know, scared for her life, and she just disappears. And of course, let's not forget the theme song. I can't tell you how many times when I step into the water, that music starts playing, and that's when I start to realize that something is freaking coming, and something's hungry, and something is gonna definitely get me, because I can't swim that fast. So freaking, I know for sure I'm pretty much dead as soon as I step into that ocean. I'm already probably creeped out from editing this portion of the video, because I'm looking up all these shark videos, and there's always that freaking shark with the beady eyes like a freaking ghost that's about ready to not only consume my soul, but consume me nonetheless. So freaking Jaws, damn it.
It's not the house that's haunted. It's your son.
Insidious, which is about a boy who goes into supposedly a coma, and the mom is at home with him the whole time and taking care of him, but strange things start to happen. She starts seeing, you know, what supposedly is ghosts, but when they finally hired a paranormal investigator, they come to find out that it's more than just ghosts, but they're spirits. And they come to find out what's really going on with the boy. Turns out he's astral projected out of his body, which is when the spirit leaves the body and then comes back later. But for some reason, the boy's spirit is not there anymore. It's just his body, still alive, but just nothing in there. And so all these supposedly ghosts are actually other spirits who are trying to fight over to get into the boy's body and come back into the world of the living. So the paranormal investigator, she and her team go into the house, and they go into the room where the boy is resting, and she looks around and her sight stops right at the top corner of the ceiling, and she calls over one of her assistants to draw what it is that she's seeing. And as she's describing, this thing that she's seeing, the music gets more intense and scarier. So right when you finally see what it is that she was looking at, you kind of almost wish you never did, because it was pretty terrifying. And they did a really good job in showing all that. So it was a really good movie. It's definitely one of my favorites in the horror genres.
Slow down. Slow down.
What is it?
Alright, so that's my top 5 horror movies. I hope you guys like them, and hope you guys looking forward to watching one of them or possibly all of them. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Have a safe and fun Halloween this year. Until next time, this is Jason Lore with Jason Lore Photography and Films, bringing art, stories, and entertainment.